What's going on, everybody? Thought we would do a quick live stream tonight. Hang out. It's been a while. So hope everybody's been doing good. We've been busting our butt over here on the channel lately, and honestly just haven't done a live stream in a while, but we're going to change that tonight. So let's get set up here. Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's get the chat popped up. So basically, I just wanted to hang out with you guys and talk about what all's been going on and, well, the direction of the channel for right now, at least. What's going on, Pony Boy? What's up, Last 5-0? Yeah, man, it has been a while. It has been a while. So you guys come in and hang out and let's just talk, well, Mustangs, Fox bodies. I don't give a crap. Whatever you got on your mind. Here, what's up, Ryan? Good deal, good deal. I got to get somewhere else because you guys, I'm having to look up at the camera. I'm too short for this. Let's see. Give me a second. You know how we do it here. Nothing is as it should be. We're going to set this up, though. Something like this, at least. Give me a second. So I hope everybody's been doing good. Like I said, it's been a while. I don't think we've done a live stream since, well, last month sometime. All right, there we go, there we go, there we go. Now we can sit and talk. So it's been a while since we've done a live stream, and I just want to get everybody like up to speed on what's going on. So y'all know we've done a blow through over here on the car, and I want to talk to you about why we did that a little bit. We'll go in depth in a video about it more later on, but for right now, I just really want to let you guys know kind of, you know, what my mindset was whenever I done it. Does anybody want to take a guess as to why I went blow through on this car? I know, man, it's been too long. Hit that like button, JB's Garage. Bro, you're back live. So, Andrew, you're actually the reason why. Actually, I just got your message earlier and was like, damn, you know what, man? I ain't talked to anybody in a while. We need to go live. Drugs. Greg, man, I didn't expect anybody to get it this quick. I have a confession to make. No, it's not drugs, bro. Mike Struminski, Leach couldn't tune it. Mike, I know your whole deal there, but no, Matt could have absolutely tuned this, and that was not the issue. There you go. Bama 5-0 right there to prove that I could do it. That's why I've had so many people ask me, why would you leave EFI and go carbureted? I don't know. You ever just want to do something and it makes no sense? You just want to do it? That's kind of what happened here. So what's going on, Big Fox? Yeah, something new, man. Try something different and learn. I've wanted to learn more about carburetors for a long time, and I've always been scared to death of blow-throughs. So I figured, why not just jump in head first and, you know, sink or swim type thing. And I was fully willing to fail in front of you guys. I didn't want to, but I was going to show you the good and the bad and the ugly and everything else in between, and I think we did. It didn't go. Here's the funny thing about it. When we first went to the carburetor, it immediately almost worked. I say immediately, pretty quickly. And we're like, oh, yeah. And then we drove it and realized that the car being able to start and run is not the same thing as driving it under boost, but we've pretty much got it now. Yeah, because it's your car and you can do what you want. Chevy guy, yeah, that's true. But I also wanted to show everybody something new. So what's your thoughts on the Terminator X with the Holly? I mean, for me, whenever I first started researching this or thinking about it, I didn't know anybody had ever done it. I'm going to be honest with you. I was completely naive and ignorant to it. And then come to find out, you know, a couple people have done it and kind of took the wind out of my sails. But here's the funny thing. I never researched it. Like, in other words, I didn't want to know what anybody else had already done. I wanted to do this on my own because that would make me feel good. If I went in and found every video that I could with somebody doing this, kind of would take the fun out of it. I did end up researching the TPS thing. I had to do that. But outside of that, man, I just went with it. Learn as you go, that's right. Not the place for that discussion, but it was legit, my guess. It's got me thinking about doing a blower. Yeah, man. Absolutely. So, Mike, here's the thing with this setup, man. It completely took me by surprise. I'm not going to recommend that everybody go blow through, because it's got its own sets of issues, right? You got it. Let me show you. Let me show you guys something. Get you up here. Ooh, you guys are way the hell up there. Oh, that's what's wrong. This thing is not locked in. Yeah, there we go. Hey, there you guys are. So check this out. So I love a carburetor, and I recommend if you're interested in a carburetor, go for it. But you're gonna need something like this if you do. This is my carburetor box. And anytime I go, well, I'm not went anywhere with this yet, but anytime I go on a trip, this box is going to be with me. It's got everything that I need inside of this box. It's got parts up top. We got everything inside that we're gonna need to pretty much rebuild a carburetor. Gaskets, all your tools, everything else. So, with that being said, why would I recommend a carburetor if they still do carburetor type things? Well, because they're just cool as shit, man. And sometimes I just like a carburetor. If I had to make a choice though between, like, if I had to pick one car, carburetor blow through or supercharged EFI, I'll probably pick supercharged EFI. But having both of those cars makes this really cool, because I can play with it, and if it doesn't work out and I got to make some changes, it's not my only car. So I could see to where it would not be for everybody, but I will tell you guys this. I really do recommend it, carbureted in general. And I'm not the blow through thing. That's great, but just carbureted in general. If you guys want to do it, man, just do it. The technology's here for us these days to do this with. Something else I want to remind you guys of is that you can leave your EFI distributor in your car and like not change anything when it comes to that, and just lock it out. Just pull the little pip sensor out and lock your distributor out 32, 35, 36 degrees, whatever your car likes. We got Donnie B in the house. Man, guys, I've not talked to anybody in a long time. Over 100 people in here. Hit that like button. Yeah, man, welcome everybody. Carbs hit better for sure, no doubt. So tonight, I made some changes to the car. Actually, last night. And tonight I drove it for the first time with a new jet change. So we started out, if I'm not mistaken, with 81s up front, and I went to 77s now in the front up here, jets. And in the rear, I think we had 91s, and we are now down to 84s in the rear. This car now has a boost reference power valve, and I believe it or not, ended up going back to the 4.5 power valve up front. Guys, this thing runs like a freaking champ. It runs so good. The only thing that I don't like about it is it takes a minute to start. And I don't understand it. I've tried everything I can think of, but if this car sits for more than 30 minutes, it takes a minute for it to start. I don't know what that is. All of my other carbureted cars that I've ever had, like this one over here, start up instantly, but this one takes a second. If you just switch it off, it'll start right back up. So I don't know. If you guys got any ideas on that, by all means, talk to me. So, with that being said, we do have a giveaway tonight, courtesy of LMR. So you guys want to do a giveaway? We'll go ahead and knock that out if you want to. Let me get you set back up here. Heat soak on the carb? I don't think so. Butter screwball time. Yeah, man. Tell me about it. B, is there a power diff? I don't know what you mean by that. LMR for the win? Yes, absolutely. Let me get you guys set up over here, okay? All right. Let me turn this damn thing around. I swear, y'all. We do this every single time. It's just, you just got to come to expect it on this channel, I guess. Here we go. Now. Peanut butter screwball. Yeah, man, I love me some screwball. Absolutely love it. Okay, so next gen says my carb does the same thing after it's warm. Just have to barely hold the throttle and it fires right up. Exactly. That's exactly what this car does. So I'll tell you what, why don't we go ahead and start it up, and if there's any carb experts in the house. I've managed to dial everything else in, but you'll see what I'm talking about with it. Since some of that warm weather, it's actually too warm for a hoodie right now. I don't think it's but like 66 degrees right now or something like that. Wonder if fuel vapors are filling up the intake tubes, causing it to be rich. Lean out valve. Huh. I'm a Fireball man myself. I like Fireball. I drink it every once in a while. 29 here. All right, let's do this. Set this thing up over here. Get you guys pointed down. That's as far as it'll go. Okay, well, that'll work. All right, let's see if this thing will start. There it is. So you saw the first time it took forever for it to start, and then the second time it'll bust right off. So if anybody's got any suggestions on that, I'd be willing to listen. Watch will it start. Yeah. So anyway, Smith family says it sounds like a normal car. It should start quicker than that, in my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe the turbo is acting as a restriction. Possibly. I'm kind of wondering about that. So I've pumped the gas, just for everybody asking, like I've pumped the gas 1 time up to 4 times, and it doesn't seem to matter. I have to hold the throttle about halfway open, and then it'll start. Now, once it starts, it'll start up every time, just like that, just boom, right up. But if it sits, voltage, yeah, I'm wondering if the battery is, yeah, I've done 3 times. I'm wondering if the battery is just not spinning this thing fast enough. That's something that my dad has mentioned before, because it doesn't really spin it super fast. So that could be it. Also in the Holly, you can set the start RPM on it, and I've changed it all the way from 200 to 550, and I can't seem to kind of get it. So Donnie B says, I faced the same damn issue on a customer car. You happen to have a spark tester. I don't have a spark tester, Donnie B, but I definitely want to figure out what it is, though, because that's not good. Because here's my issue with that. This is the only problem I have with this carburetor at the moment, is if this thing sits for a while, you kind of got to know what to do, because if you go just pumping the throttle on it, you'll flood it out. So that's not the issue. So it's almost like it's leaking down is what it seems like. But man, I've pulled this carburetor apart 2 or 3 times down to nothing, put it all back together, and nothing's leaking. Everything is good. I just don't know why it's hard to start. But what I was getting at is, you know, if you're sitting in a parking lot or something like that, and this thing goes to acting that way, and you freak out and, you know, pedal it too much, and that's it. You know, you're screwed at that point. Yeah, so MF Customs, that's what I'm thinking. Fuel leaking back into the tank if it's sitting for a while. Yeah, it should still have fuel in the bowls, though. Christian, I appreciate it. Timing. All right, so F-Body John, talk to me about timing then. Cranking timing on the car is set at, I've had it set at 36 degrees all the way down to 25 degrees. So that's the cranking timing. So if you guys got any suggestions, talk to Billy the Kid. Yeah, David, I wish I could, but they're probably not. They don't even know who I am. But the old man has definitely helped me out a lot. Accelerator pump, maybe new, but not working. The accelerator pump is actually working perfectly on here. Hook a vacuum gauge up, turn the screws until you get the highest vacuum settings. No, that's not the. We've got that stuff taken care of. It's just a hard start issue. I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's kind of weird to me. But anyway, Is the choke opening up? We don't have a choke on it, so that's definitely not it. Fuel pump should be putting fuel back into the carb. Okay, so Greg says that my blow through with an MSD programmable 6 has 18 degrees cranking. Okay, I'll try that. You know, it doesn't hurt. Gravity will pull it out. Well, Danny, the only reason that I say that is because I have sight glasses in the bowl, and they seem to be, I mean, they have fuel in them. Otherwise, I would have completely agree with you and wonder if that's not it, but it still has gas in the carburetor in the bowls. Set the timing to 0 and crank to see if it spins up faster in the Terminator X. I did actually, Donnie, I did that. You're talking about the cranking timing, set it to 0 and just let it work off the base table. I did that. I would bet timing. Turbo is a choke. You're on to something there, Mike. I kind of wonder about that because it's not really flowing a lot of fresh air in there. So I don't know. Sorry, you guys on here trying to fix my problems. Let's do a giveaway, okay? I really do appreciate it. You guys keep commenting if you want to, because I'll go back and read through this, because I really don't have many people I can reach out to and ask about problems like this. That's a problem that there's really no answer for on the internet. So if you guys got any suggestions, just keep them coming. I don't care. If it's something that doesn't relate to what I've got, that's fine. Just put it down anyway, and I'll kind of pick through it. Same issue with the hat removed. That's actually really good, Danny. I've not thought about that. I could just take the damn hat off of it and see if that helps. All right. So let's do let's start out with the members, since they hardly ever get any love. We'll start out with members only, okay? So members only, let's do hashtag member. And this will be for a $100 coupon code to LMR. So hashtag member, you guys go ahead and hook it up right now. Members only, okay? Don't remember what was your spark setup, MSD or stock. It's actually stock. I have changed coils on the car just to see, and that didn't seem to help any. I went to a Screaming Demon because they are really good. Have you tried priming the fuel system by turning the key on and off a couple of times? Yeah, I've tried it. One thing that I do want to let everybody know is the bowls on the carburetor stay full. I mean, you can see gas, you know, in the bowls of the carburetor. So I don't know. It's just weird. It's just super weird. But if it's like right now, I could probably go back and it'd spin over 3 or 4 times and probably start. But if it sits for 30 minutes or more, nothing. So I appreciate all the help on it though, because that's the one thing that I do need to fix on this car. I don't know where to go from here. Let's see. Can't wait to see more pulls with the car. David, I will tell you this. I took it out tonight, man, and I hit this thing a couple times, got some good data logs on it, and it seems to be pulling harder than it ever has. There's a couple little hiccups in there, but that's to be expected with a carburetor. Outside of that, though, everything's going real good, and I'm going to get it all worked out. All right, so if the wife is watching, if Miss Brutal's watching, go ahead and pick a winner from the members. I don't know what the hashtag is for. It's just something cool to do. I don't know why we started the hashtag thing, but... Oh, yeah, I do. I remember now. Let's see. Okay, she says, I'm watching. All right. Members only. I'm waiting to see if it comes through. Well, have you guys seen it yet? Has anybody won? Because it's moving so fast. Oh, there it is. Gary 68. Won't stop moving. Gary, you're the winner. Gary 6893, I think is what that says. Yeah, 6893, you are the winner. So congratulations, Gary. You won a $100 coupon to LMR. All right. So let me let you guys know how this works. So they're coupon codes now. They're not gift cards. So here's how this goes. Gary won $100. Oh yeah, by the way, email me at brutalvlogs@gmail.com. Tell me you're the winner, what you won, and then we'll get you the coupon code. But the way this works is if you win $100, you pretty much need to spend that $100 because that's it. If you buy something for 50 bucks, you don't have 50 bucks left over. It's a coupon code, one-time use. But if you want to buy something for $200, you can use the $100 coupon code and add $100 out of your own money. I need y'all to understand that because I don't want you to get yourself in a bind and think, okay, well, I only need this $10 part. I'll come back and use the $90 of it later. It doesn't work that way. Once you use it, it's done, okay? All right, just because I don't want to make you guys wait, let's go ahead and do a $50 code right now. So let's just do hashtag LMR, okay? Hashtag LMR, and this is for anybody and everybody. A member can win it or a non-member, doesn't matter. In my opinion, damn, I'm trying to read. You're not getting enough air through the carb. I think, yeah, I'm wondering about that, man. Until that turbo kind of gets to spinning and spooling up, it's like I'm not getting enough air through it. It's a good point, man. Plus, it has to go through the intercooler and all that. And a lot of guys don't even run intercoolers with their carbureted setup. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just par for the course. Maybe, like you said, maybe there's just not enough oxygen coming in to light this thing off, and it might take a minute. That sound good? I don't know. I'm just guessing. All right, guys, hit it up. Hashtag LMR. All right, Miss Brutal, go ahead and pick us a winner for the $50 gift card. Also, we've got something else coming for the car. It'll be next week before it gets here. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think we got coming for the car? Oh, yeah. You know I'm excited about that. And we finally got to have it, right? This is needed. Like, we have to have this. Tag hash. And it is Chris Palmer. Chris Palmer, you are the winner. All right, so Chris, email me at brutalvlogs@gmail.com, and we'll go ahead and get your coupon codes to you tonight. It'll probably be a little later on, but once we get done with the live stream, we'll hook you up. Once again, remember, you win 50 bucks, you need to spend 50 bucks because you lose it if you don't. You can also add a little bit of money to it, but it's a one-time use. Yes, Wade, we have a hood coming for the car, and I'm so freaking excited. I can't wait. I've wanted a 4-inch cowl on a Fox body for so long, and you know, I don't even know that I've ever owned a Fox body with a 4-inch cowl hood. It feels like I have, but I don't think I actually have. I think the reason my car does it is because I have a spacer between the intake and the carb. 5 to 10%, make sure it fires up. Huh. Shirt giveaway. We'll see. It's not the air. There's always air in the intake tubes. It will make sense if it did. Yeah, I mean, I have 8 PSI fuel pressure in the car. I've had 8, I've had 6, I've done everything else. Michael Shipman, yes, and there's a few bigger sizes left. So, guys, we do still have some, I think we have some hoodies left and some shirts and hats. So if you guys are interested in anything, go on over to Shop Brutal and pick yourself up something. It helps support the channel, and we really do appreciate it. I think we did get rid of pretty much all of our Christmas, like ugly Christmas sweaters. So you guys came through for us and helped us out, you know, get rid of those things. Expect shipping delays. Yeah, my hood should ship out tomorrow, late tomorrow evening, I think, if everything, that's what I've been told anyway, but we'll see on that. But yeah, I know Texas is going through that ice storm and everything else, I think. Wouldn't hurt to take the hat off. Yeah, It's worth a try. I've tried it though. That's the weird thing about it is I've tried it before. This damn carburetor, it works so good, guys, so freaking good, but it just does not want to start after it sits. I tell you what, just because, let's go try it one more time. And well, to start with, I'm not even going to pump the throttle. I'll just go about a quarter throttle on it. Let's see if it'll fire up. Okay, you guys can help me work through this. If I had to guess, it's going to start up a lot quicker now. So you can already see it started quicker, but it didn't start as quick as it did that second time. So yeah, something's going on there. If I had to guess, it smells a little rich. Now on the Holly, the wideband is almost instant. Like it doesn't really need to warm up. So almost instantly when I fire this car up, if I look at the wideband, it's sitting at like 11.2, 11.7, somewhere in there. And it doesn't seem to ever go pig rich, ever. Although that is a little rich for idle, still like it should bust off. I don't know, maybe we just need to gap the plugs a little differently. Maybe it does need a little bit of hotter spark, like an MSD or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with it, but it definitely takes a few times for this thing to spin over. Yes, I'm running a spacer. SN95 says it started up about as fast as my EFI car. Honestly, not a fan of high to low pressure regulator. They don't pressurize right. Well, that's all. That's the only thing we can do, man. We don't have a choice. This car, though, because I can monitor fuel pressure, I'll go ahead and tell you guys right now, this regulator is dead on 8. Until you start making boost, it's always at 8. So I will say that. And you know, part of my channel is I'm here to learn as well. You know, I'm here to do things and show you guys. But something that I do want to discuss is when we run across stuff like this, you know, I want you to know that the regulator and the fuel setup on this car seems to be spot on and good. I don't want anybody thinking that that's not the case, because if you're looking for a setup like this, I can't do anything but recommend this regulator and really the fuel pump setup that I've got. I've not seen any fluctuation as far as that idle. Now, in boost, I do see a little bit of a difference for sure in boost. You'll see it fluctuate a little bit, but I think that's just normal. Typically on the graph, you're only looking at like a 1 to 2 second spot right here, and you'll see little fluctuations in fuel pressure and things like that. But outside of that, it was good. Maybe a dirty heat range of the plugs. Big Fox, I'm wondering about that. I think I need to change the heat range on the plugs. Try that. Maybe like most older Fords, got to pump them 6 to 8 times. You know, Ford, Matt, I've not really tried that much. I mean, that would be worth a try, I guess. It would make sense as to why the car starts quicker after you just switch it off. It's probably got more fuel in the runners and everything else. And then once it sits, maybe it all evaporates. So maybe it's going to take 6 to 7 pumps of the carburetor. It just makes no sense. I mean, my old 65 over here, man, we can go pump the damn thing one time and it'll bust right off and idle. I don't know. When you still had the EFI hooked up, the same issues or better or worse? As far as the starting goes, Donnie B, you know what? You actually, now that I think about it, I don't think this car ever started super fast. Now that I think about it. Because I remember Matt changing some settings in there to try to actually get it to start better. Now, it didn't take this long, but I do remember it being a little bit slow. So, trial and error, man. That's what it's all about. How are the LMR rep seats holding up? They're holding up great. I have no issues with those seats at all. If you guys are interested in them, I think they're great seats. They do sit a little bit higher, though, so you need to know that. Doesn't the Holly have a delay built in? I don't think so. Not with anything to do with starting. I've got all that stuff I think, dialed in. I mean, it starts hot, you know what I mean? So like, why does it start hot but doesn't start after it's set for a while? Been a while since I watched, but doesn't Billy's S10 take him a minute to start? I don't know. It may. This may be normal. It very well could be normal. But I've not seen him ever have a hard time starting it. Does the 65 have a choke? No, it actually doesn't have a choke either. It just makes me wonder if like the fuel hat itself isn't acting kind of as a choke, but I know it's not. I mean, it's getting air. Is it flooding itself out once it sits? No, it shouldn't be. I've pulled the hat off this thing and looked down in there. Hell, you guys want to do it? Let's just pull the hat off of it and let's look down in there and see what's going on. You guys feel like doing that tonight? That sound like something fun? You can help me out in the shop. How about that? So, snatch this hat off real quick and we'll see what's going on. Let me get you guys somewhere where you can see. Give me just a second here. I'll get y'all set up. I like the fact that everybody's interested in helping. Feels like I got all my friends over helping me tonight. It's a good thing. All right, that'll work. So let's take this thing off. Let's get our carburetor box. See, I don't see anything leaking. Let me get you guys down here where you can see. See, nothing's leaking or dripping that I can tell. All right, well, I guess the only thing to do is go ahead and try to start it up and let's see what happens. Get you guys back up here. And yes, we still have one more giveaway to do. We'll do it in a minute. You guys are helping me right now. Okay. Now that's a normal start because we had just started it up. But let's check and see if anything is dripping. I don't see anything. All right. Is there anything else that you guys want to look at with the carburetor or get me to do while we're right here before we do this giveaway? You guys good with that or what? Need me to hold something? Yeah. Watching and hanging out online with people is better than real life. Yeah. I'd be curious to see how long sync to running takes. It's pretty much instantly. I say that. Maybe not. I don't know. That could be it. Yeah, if syncing takes a bit. I think it syncs pretty much immediately. And here's why I say that is if you can cycle the key on and let the Holly go ahead and, you know, recognize the handheld and everything. And as soon as you go to spin it over, I mean, AFR is on point immediately as soon as the car starts and all that. So I don't know how long it takes to sync. I don't really know. Just a question, are the needles and seats rated for 8 PSI? That's a good question. I don't know that they're rated for that, but they are the 130 seats. But either way, it was doing that before. What do the plugs look like? Not the best. They really need to be changed. That's what happened to the customer's car. I had to change the distributor and boom, fix the issues. That's right, Donnie B. I remember us talking about that. The other way to rule the Holly is disconnect power. TFI doesn't need an ECU to run. Really? It's got to have. Okay. We'll have to talk, Danny. We'll have to just talk. You're a little over my head with some of this stuff. Could be a spark issue. Yeah, I think so. It's absolutely a possibility. These spark plugs need to be changed out for sure. My Holly ate this distributor. Yeah, we can chat on it. Yeah, we'll do that, man. We'll chat on it and see if we can't figure this out. That'd be pretty helpful. Like I said, the car runs great, guys. I don't want you to misunderstand. This car runs terrific, but just kind of has a hard start after it sits for a little while. All right. Thank you guys so much for helping me out, hanging out with me tonight. And let's go ahead and do another giveaway. Let's do, you guys give me something cool hashtag. Give me some ideas. Why are we doing that? Why does it matter? It doesn't matter. It's just cool. What's going on, Jordan? Hashtag. All right, we'll do hashtag blow through. That'll work. So hashtag blow through. We'll hook that up. All right, so you guys go ahead and hook that up now. Hashtag blow through. And I want to say this for those of you that are watching right now, 131 of you watching right now. I have a few more videos that we really need to get out on this topic, okay? What I need everybody to understand and be patient with me on is I know some of you don't like the carbureted stuff and you could care less about it. And some of you may care about it, but you're like, okay, I'm over it. That's all that we've been doing on the channel right now is working on this car, just tweaking. Like, it's been running good pretty much the second or third day after we worked on it, but I've just been making tweaks and changes is all. And I've really just been soaking up as much information as I can. So my point is, we don't have anything else to really show you at the moment other than this car, and I want to stay on it while I'm hot. I don't want to quit and say, okay, well, I want to give everybody a break and let's go work on the gray car or, you know, the red car. I need to stay on this so that I know where I'm at. So you guys are you're gonna see this for possibly another 2 or 3 videos. You're gonna see Calypso, blow through, all this stuff. Be patient with me, guys, and let's get all this information out to help people. And then we'll start to transition over into something else. We'll compare all the cars, throttle response, drivability, power, what I like, what I don't like. So just give me a little while on it, and we will get there. All right, Miss Brutal, pick us a winner. Just waiting on her to pick a winner is all. That's why I'm staring at you guys. Damn. That's a lot of comments. Well, hey, check it out. Next Gen Car Guys. Craig, you are the winner. Awesome. So Next Gen Car Guys, man, look, if you guys don't know, we've known each other for a long time. And they've got a YouTube channel, so by all means, go over and check out Next Gen Car Guys. Great guys. I've got a chance to meet them at Ford Takeover. Super, super, super nice guys. So go over and check them out. And y'all know what to do. Hit me up tonight, and I will get your coupon code. The other issue it could be, sorry, this thing won't let me hold a comment. Could be reach on startup. The cylinders are still warm. Hot, cold start might be soaking the plugs. This is true. Okay, yeah. I may just have to upgrade the ignition a little bit on it. Now, well, tomorrow, I tell you what, tomorrow, so we got to have a game plan. we could keep doing this crap and never really, we could just be chasing our tails forever. So I think tomorrow I just need to go get a new set of plugs, put them in the car, and start it up. Let's see what happens and see if it makes it any better or worse. What I need to do is video the car, see how long it takes to start, and then put the new plugs in it and try it again. If that doesn't work, then I have an MSD box that we can run. So, I mean, I guess we could go ahead and put that on the car as well. And that'll be that. If that doesn't start the car, then it's not that issue. I don't know what it is, guys. It just acts like it's flooding out. Like, that's what it acts like, but I don't think that's it. Hit that like button, Kyle says. I appreciate it. So the what? Craig, the email address, you should know this, is brutalvlogs@gmail.com. brutalvlogs@gmail.com. Mine did the same thing. Hold on now. Mine did the same with an MSD box. Derek, it's not making me feel any better, man. Make sure you list your stock stuff. Put stock HO intake and heads on my... Picked up on 1 second and a quarter mile. That's good. Perhaps check fuel pressure on gauge after it's set for a bit. Okay. Let's talk about something. Let's see. I don't think you guys can see. Here are the fuel bowls. Let me turn you around here. Y'all gonna be pure sick after this today. All right, let me get you guys down here. See the fuel bowls? They are, well, they're actually about halfway. You just can't really see it. Now, here's my take on that. As far as I know, because like I said, I don't know everything there is to know about carburetors, obviously. As far as I know, you're just working off of vacuum. You're working off suction and the idle circuits. So as long as the bowls have gas in them, we should be good. It's not working off of fuel pressure. The pressure is only there to fill the bowls up. So it's not forcing anything out of the jets. It's just running off the idle circuit. So as long as there's fuel in those bowls, it should start. And here's the reason why I say that. My 65 had a manual fuel pump, and it just was relying off of what it had in the bowls. And that thing, you could go out there, pump it one time, and it would just bust right off and start. So as long as there's fuel in there, I don't understand why it's not wanting to start. Just there again, guys, this is this is how me and Andrew talk. This is how me and Papa T talk. We sit here and we just kind of brainstorm. So it's like you guys are here right now with me. So yeah, this is how we do it. You like the camera skills? Yes, get plugs changed and do a good baseline start. An MSD box will not have anything to do with startup time. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that. I just wonder if you're right. You're right. And here's why I say you're right on that. MSD box itself is not going to have anything to do with how quickly it starts, more than likely. But those plugs may be kind of on their way out. Like, they've been fouled out to the point to where I barely got this thing to start off of like one cylinder, and then just ran it up and down the road until they all cleared up. And if you guys have been around the block a couple times, yeah, it works, but you're not getting optimal performance after that. Yes, exactly. So carbs don't rely on fuel pressure to start up. Let's see. What's up? I'm having ECU problems. I replaced a capacitor, and now my car won't start. Man, that could be anything and everything right there. I wish I could help you on it, man, but plug gap. Yeah, also something that I've kind of wondered about a little bit. This car's got like, the plugs are gapped at like 22. somewhere around 22, 20 to 22. That's way too much. Like that's too tight of a gap for what we need. This car only makes 10 pounds of boost. It doesn't need to be gapped down that tight. So I'm going to probably bump them up to around 25 to 28, and that should be just fine for 10 pounds. So maybe that'll help a little bit. And they probably just need to be changed at this point. So maybe that's it. I don't know. So what do you, I guess let me ask you guys a question. Do you like hanging out, doing live streams like this, working through problems together, or would you like to have a certain topic that we just sit down and talk about? You know me, I'm a shoot from the hip kind of guy. I had no topic tonight, so I hope you guys enjoy it. You're helping me out if nothing else. TFI module swap and see what happens. True. Yeah, it's cool. Well, you guys have helped me out a lot, man. You've given me something to think about tonight, so it's all good. Yeah, good tech, man. I'm learning from you, and hopefully at some point you guys will learn something from me. Jesus, yeah, we're just chilling. Yeah, I like the live stream. Absolutely both. The live streams are always cool. Yeah. Oop, 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 oop. I was thinking that whatever comes on the video I'll watch. Well, I appreciate it, guys. I love the blow through carb. Yeah, like for the lives. Well, good, man. I'm glad the videos are helping people out. That's the whole goal of the channel, you know, is to put videos out that help people and inspire you and whatever else. I will say this, as much as I like to help people and give you tech advice, I'm probably not the best guy for tech advice because I will rig some shit to make it work. The saying, if you ain't rigging, you ain't riding, come from me back in the day, always just making something happen rather than buying something. So I mean, you know, not always the best guy for that. There's some things that I go really deep into detail with, and some things I just don't care about. So I'm probably not really the guy for that. But here's where I'm going with it. What I do care more about is you being passionate about your car. And I always use the word car, but it really life in general. But we'll say car. I really want you guys to enjoy what you do and be passionate about it and not worry about what anybody else thinks. That's what I want you to take from my videos, is to figure out in your own head that you can do anything. This dumbass just done it, right? Like, look at this dude. He's nobody. Didn't go to school for any of this stuff or whatever. Just determined. I'm a determined guy that will get out there and try pretty much anything. That's what I want you to take from my channel. Not mechanic skills and not, you know, tech tips so much. It's just confidence in yourself that you can get your ass out there and do it, right? So I'm telling you now that you can. It's just a matter of wanting to. Well, MJ, I appreciate it. Matter of fact, Memphis just asked about Isaiah earlier. She said, what was the little boy? I said, Isaiah. I knew exactly who she was talking about. She was like, yeah. She said, I bet he probably misses you. I said, I don't know if he misses me or not, but I miss him. So hopefully I'll see you guys at Ford Takeover again this year. Nikki in the house, Nikki and JJ. Oh, let's see. Andrew's calling. So if he watched the channel, he would know that we were live and he wouldn't be calling me, but he never watches the channel. So let's see, the creator, character in front of the camera, who can build and gather in family and ease. Yeah, that's it, man. That's what this is all about. It's about having fun. It's about showing you that you can do it because, you know, here's the thing. I test myself all the time. I don't know if I can do anything. I just decide I'm going to try to do it, and then I do it, and then I prove to you guys that if I can do it, you can do it. Like, I've been so excited over this blow-through setup because I questioned myself on it. I was pretty, I almost decided we were probably going to fail on this, but I was going to give it everything I had. And to not fail and to have come as far as we have, that's all I needed, man. That was all I needed. I needed you guys to see that shit, and that's all that mattered to me. So, you know, when we paint these cars and when we build them and we do them, I do it so that you can see it. Because if it was just me and I didn't have the channel, I'd probably have one, maybe two Fox bodies, and I wouldn't have pushed myself as hard as what I have. But throughout the years, I've always heard somebody say, I can't. Well, I can't. That's what I always heard. That's the way we say it. I can't do that. I don't know how to do it. How am I supposed to do it if I don't know how? How's anybody supposed to ever do anything for the first time? You got to jump out there and take a risk, right? And it doesn't hurt nowadays because we can do the research before we ever jump out there. So I've always heard that my whole life. I can't do it. I can't do it. Bull crap. You can do it. You just don't want to do it. So, just got my Fox back on the road. No mechanic. YouTube University. Yeah, man, exactly. That's kind of the way it is for me. You know, I researched all the stuff. I don't know how to do half the stuff that I do until I learn how to do it and then do it. Actually, like the first church sermon here I heard from you. Yeah, man, I love doing the church sessions. I really do. But I haven't done it lately. I've not felt the best. I've been kind of down and out for about a year now. And I've not really had a whole lot of that fire in me. This has helped with this car probably more than anything, because once again, you know, I proved to myself that I could do it. But before that, guys, this YouTube thing is not the easiest. You know, when you got a family and you're trying to pump out content, good content, you miss sometimes. And I had several misses, and it just felt like nothing was going right. You know, and everything that had happened, you know, last year with my mom it still hurts me, guys. It still affects me to this day, and I deal with it every single day. There's some days I just don't want to do anything. But after going through all that last year, to actually start on another project, a kind of another major thing, was very, very helpful for me mentally, just to get out here and get after it and show you guys that you can do it. Because, you know, we get down and out, and you get depressed, and you get all this stuff, right? It happens. But you can change that. You just have to get inside of your own head. Stop letting everything else control your head, and you take back control of it. There it is. Yeah, man, 75% of my knowledge comes from old forums and stuff. Yeah, that's where I got all of mine back in the day, man. We had to dig through stuff, and we had to search through it all. And a lot of it was misinformation. And there's still misinformation, you know, on the internet. Hell, I've probably given some of it, I'm sure. But it's a lot easier now to find stuff. Hoping to make it to Ford Takeover? Absolutely. Fat Boy Fox, what's up, man? Hadn't seen you in a while. All right. Well, all right. Isaiah and I will be at Ford Takeover and looking forward to visiting with you. Good deal. Good deal. Can't wait to see my little buddy. We got you back. Man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, Lord. I hope you guys at least appreciate these very candid live streams and the way we talk and the way we do things over here. I try to treat you guys like friends and like family, and sometimes the conversations aren't always great and they're not the best, but they got to be talked about, right? And if we all claim we're a family, right? It's a Fox Body family and community, so we're going to go through our trials and tribulations, and there's shit we got to talk about sometimes, and stuff you don't want to hear about, and builds you probably don't really care about, but we got to do what we got to do, right? That's how I learned most of my stuff. Smith family. So, good, Colin. That's what I want. I want this channel to motivate you to work on stuff. This channel's not meant for you to make you a good mechanic. God forbid if that's what you're relying on. You probably should have a look. But this channel better make you want to get out and work on something. I'm going to be disappointed if this channel doesn't inspire people to get out and work on stuff. I've missed the mark if I miss that. Everything else can come and go. Doesn't matter. But I definitely want you out there working on your own stuff as much as you can. Some people can't. I get it. But all right. With that being said, we got a bunch of stuff going on for Ford Takeover. Sound off right now, and I want to know how many of you guys are planning on going to Ford Takeover. We've got Neo running the stick shift shootout, which is going to be freaking awesome. We've got our normal events. Not sure about the burnout. Remember, guys, last time we were allowed to do a burnout. right there in town. That was freaking awesome. I'm hoping that we get a chance to do that again. I have to talk to Caleb. Maybe they'll do that for us. And also RC cars. Now, I've not officially put this out, and I need to go ahead and do it, but we're probably going to try to set up a little area to where we can all just kind of grudge match, drag race. It's not going to be any kind of sanctioned, organized thing. If it goes good, we might do something next year. But if you've got a hot little RC car and you want to come out and drag race it or show it off or whatever, specifically, you know, a drag car like a Drag Slash or something like that, a Losi, you're more than welcome to bring them out, and we'll hook it up and we'll run these things. I know I got a couple grudge matches already lined up. So Adam, I appreciate it, man. My daughter and I will definitely be there, Reaper staying cool. Just throw the coals up. Some more stuff missing. Sorry, I'm trying to read some of this stuff. Let's see what else that I want to tell you guys about. Okay, all right, let's talk about the 65 real quick, the fastback, aka the Gray Ghost. I think last time we talked, I told you that we were maybe thinking about doing it black with silver. I still think we're headed in that direction. Myself and Papa T have really been talking a lot about it lately, and I don't know how many of you listen to R&B, rap, or whatever, but G-Eazy, Me, Myself, and I, that song and that video particularly. Sitting here one day, it comes up on TV. Yeah, I'm jamming out. I like the song, and then I see the 65 Mustang in there, 66 fastback, whatever. It was solid black, and it just, man, it got me. I'm like, holy shit, like, I really want a black one. Like that's that vibe, that's that feel that I want. So it was funny because my dad had come over not too long after that. You know, that was a couple weeks later. We're talking about it, and he mentioned something about possibly black, and I'm like, hold on, let me show you something. So I showed him the video, and ever since then, we have both just pretty much been dead set on black. We're still not sure, you know, silver, dark gray, or white racing stripes. I can tell you he doesn't want red interior in the 65. So the old 65 fastback, as bad as I hate it, it won't have red interior. So Papa T wants black interior. Yeah. Wheels, I think we got the wheels picked out. And I have been working on this car. Here's the other thing. I don't video much on this car because it doesn't go over well on the channel. I can't work for hours and hours and hours on a video and edit it and put it up and it get no views. Like, it just doesn't work that way. I can't do it. So a lot of this stuff I just do by myself out here, or when my dad comes over, or when Andrew comes over. My intention was to show a lot more with this car, but it just didn't work out for the channel. It will in time work. Once this thing starts getting ready for paint, then we will start to cover it more. But the body work, or the little fiddly pieces here and there, and me patch paneling this car to death, doesn't do well, okay? But we will get around to it. All right, so let me show you guys what all we've got. It's going to look a little weird because we've sprayed some rust mort, if any of you guys know what that is. So it turns anything rusted black, but it also kind of cleans it off and protects it. So this is that area back here that we fixed. And I cut all this out. I was very proud of that, by the way. So it's got a little issue going on there, but hold on, Memphis is coming out. You want to show them something? Oh God, hold on. What? Hold on, get it up where we can see it. So this is a backpack.
And then it turns into...
What? That's scary. What is that? Has it got teeth?
Yeah.
Did you draw that?
I wasn't supposed to draw those lines back there.
Yeah, but that's cool. Did you draw that?
Mm-hmm.
All by yourself?
Yes.
What? Hold on. No.
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, look at that. You did good, baby. You might be a drawer one day.
And I drew a donut unicorn.
A donut unicorn. Okay.
An ad one.
Okay. Well, good job. Give me 5. All right. Go inside. Get out of my face. All right. So, as you can see, we put some of that rust mort over here on the car. But anyway, I have filled in. Now, I'm letting you guys see some inside shit here, so don't give me a hard time. But over here on this, you can see where we were testing out the rust mort. And that stuff is awesome. It kills rust, and that's pretty much it. It's done after that. We also sprayed a little test panel here. All right, so check this out. over here, this thing was filled like full of holes. So I just went in and pecked away at it and filled it with weld. So I'm just going to come in and grind that out now. So all this stuff's getting patched up. We've got this in. It's not completely, we just got it kind of stitched in right now. But that's for the rear seat. So all that's finally done, other than running some beads or closing it up. And look at this. Look at that, guys. We have a freaking trunk that works. Cool. All right, we've got our filler neck. You guys have seen that, and our new gas cap. I'm not going to take too much time on this. I know you guys don't really care that much, but our doors now work. That was a nightmare doing the insides of these doors, swapping everything out, but we did get it done. And we actually have a better set of vent windows that we're going to get off of another car that we have. So should be able to save us a lot of money there. And I'll say this. We got the other door done too. Also, a bunch of stuff up front that we've done. I won't go into all that. But guys, it's coming along. Trust me. We have been working on this car behind the scenes. If anybody knows where we can get some Shelby quarter glass back here, or vent windows, please let me know. I have searched the internet over, and I cannot find any. The plexiglass, windows that go in the back here instead of the louvers. Well, I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way. I just say you guys don't care. I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's not that interesting. Imagine with a Fox body vent window. Yeah, I cannot find them. I've looked on eBay. I guess what I'm saying is if anybody's run across any like lately and you've seen them maybe on eBay or somewhere else, let me know where you found them at, because we are really looking for some if they're not too much. Personally, love the 65 Fastback. And I think most people do. It's not an issue of people not liking the Fastback. It's just an issue of it's just kind of boring work right now. There's nothing hype about this. There's nothing really interesting. It's just a lot of little fiddly stuff that I come out here and I do, and it visually doesn't change. The car looks identical to the way it did a year ago. So, you know what I mean? At some point, though, it'll start to move along a lot quicker. And then at that time, we will definitely start covering it more when we get ready for paint and everything else. Under the hood, nothing's really changed here. Just very basic setup under here. But this carburetor will pretty much start every time, so kind of makes me wonder. Got the cowl lined up here. So the only thing left up front to do is basically just weld the cowl in. That's all. The bottom has been welded in. The top needs to be done. Our fender extensions, all that stuff is pretty much in place, ready to go. We've got our doors kind of lined up. They're pretty close, and I'm happy with that. The car's just coming together. We got one more patch panel on the floor to do, and I think that's it. All right, guys, look. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I have enjoyed this live stream because you have helped me on my car. I'm going to go back, read through some of these comments as soon as this repost again, and see if I can't figure out exactly why this thing takes a little while to start. So thank you all so much. Enjoy your coupons and whatever else you won. You know what? We should probably give away a hat or a shirt or something. All right, babe, what can we give away? Can we give away a hat or a shirt before we go? Let me know what we can do. Sorry, I was going to close it out, but you guys have been so awesome tonight. I'm going to go ahead and hook you up with something else. Either. Okay, hats. All right, so SN says hats, so let's do a hat giveaway. It's going to be a surprise on it, and I'm signing the damn thing, whether you want it signed or not. So how about that? I'm just going to sign it, maybe put a little message on there for you. But tonight you will be winning a hat of some color. So, hashtag hat. Let's go ahead and get it. Now remember, whoever wins, make sure that you email, say, I'm the person that won the hat, blah, blah, blah. I mean, if you didn't win, don't email us. But, yeah, just make sure that you email us and you let us know that you won the hat. And we'll surprise you with a color and, I don't know, maybe some little custom message or something like that. I may get Memphis to write something for you. Maybe get her to draw you a book bag on the underside of the brim there. It's free, right? You can't get mad about it. It's free. Man, we've been on here for a while. Hat or shirt. Yeah, just a hat tonight. All right, I think that's enough. Baby, if you will, go ahead and pick a winner and we'll wrap this up. Hey, I will say this. Nah, I better not open my mouth on that. Never mind. Better not say that yet. I guess she's gonna pick a winner. Staring into your soul right now. Not really. I'm the blacksmith, or black sheep. I can't. Hold on. Black sheep. So I'm the black sheep. You are the winner. So congratulations. You will get a hat of, I don't know, some color, some style, and I'll put maybe a custom message or something. It'll be somewhere on the inside, something like that. Or maybe Memphis will. We'll see. All right, y'all. Email me at brutalvlogs@gmail.com. If you want anything, let me know what you won, and we'll get it out to you. Appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching.